So I want to talk about the Supernova in One Piece. This list isn't going to include Blackbeard for the simple reason that Blackbeard is a part of the worst generation, not the Supernova. There's like a common misconception between the two. The Supernova are the people who were on Sabaody Archipelago, like right when it was going down, and they had over $100 million berry bounty on their head. I said dollar and berry. But anyway, yeah, they had like $100 million berry bounty on their head on Sabaody at the time, and the worst generation is pretty much the Supernova included Blackbeard, because Blackbeard wasn't there, so he's not part of the Supernova. He's a part of the worst generation. Okay, got it? Great. I mean, I think I have pretty fair opinions about all these characters, and if you don't agree with what I have to say in this video, then good thing it's not your fucking video, right? Come on. Okay, super long intro aside, let's go ahead and jump into that first one, and we already know who the first spot is. If you know me, you already know Luffy is #1 for me. Let's not even go ahead and beat around the bush. Luffy, you #1. Strength aside, because he is the strongest of all the Supernova, I feel like Luffy is the most enjoyable character on this list. I mean, it is his show. Granted, he's probably going to be the best choice because he's the main character and we spent the most time with him. But if we didn't spend the most time with Luffy and Luffy was the same person that he was, he probably would still be my favorite because he's just so charismatic, he's so full of energy, he's so empathetic and sympathetic, and he understands people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Luffy to his core is a people person, you know, whether he wants to be or not. It's just natural for him. There's also tons of occasions where Luffy has been on the screen and he just simply makes me laugh. Like, this boy Luffy really is a fucking fool. I can't even lie to y'all, bro. There's a couple scenes in One Piece that'll really have you laughing out loud. Like, laughing, literally laughing.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry.
And like I said before, we have spent the most time with Luffy, so it's only natural that we just want to see him win. Like, we know that his journey is to become the Pirate King, and he has like another dream that hasn't been revealed to us yet, but he told his friends. But we know that Luffy is going to achieve all these dreams, and throughout the journey, we get to watch him grow and meet new people and interact, and it's just mwah. I love you, Luffy. No surprise here, #2, we got Zoro. Now, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm just biased. I guess I might be biased, straw hat biased. Zoro just been that nigga for me for forever, to be honest. Since the first time we've been introduced to him, we knew that Zoro was a person that stands on morals, good business, and principle. He didn't have to eat that fucking dirty ass rice ball off the ground, but he did it because the kid made it for him and it would have gone to waste otherwise. And he wanted to show her and anybody that was watching that he don't give a fuck about the quality of what the food was in. It's the fact that somebody went out their way to make him something to eat while he was starving and he ate it. Love you, Zoro. I just like Zoro's whole demeanor. I like the fact that Zoro can check his captain in a respectful yet stern way to let him know, listen Luffy, I understand that Usopp was out here fucking up and he did what he did or whatever, but he made a choice and we can't just accept him back on the crew. And if you let him back on the crew without him apologizing, I'm out. Because we're not standing for no disrespect. If you're a captain that can take your crew talking to you crazy, I don't want to follow you no more. And that's Luffy's right-hand man talking to him like that. And you know what Luffy did? Luffy ain't had no ego. Luffy ain't had no pride. Luffy said, you know what? You right. And they fucking stood on business until Usopp apologized. And I love Usopp. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? My third favorite Supernova on this list gotta be my boy Trafalgar Law. Long ass name, what the fuck? What can I say about my nigga Traw guy, man? I mean, he's a real nigga. Cool tattoos, dope ass design, power cool as fuck. I be saying that shit every day, no matter what. Like, I don't know. Another super loyal guy like Zoro, even though he doesn't show it as like efficiently towards Luffy as he does to his own crew, but loyal guy nonetheless. I really enjoyed his backstory, the whole, I believe it was Amber Lead Syndrome or whatever the fuck that disease was. That whole story with him, Corazon, Doflamingo, and everybody back in the day, real impactful. I think I got Law's backstory it might be top 6, top 7 saddest backstories in the whole show, for real. I don't know. And we gonna add on that feat of packing Big Mom fat ass up. Get her the fuck out of here. Crazily enough, this next person at #4, I got Killer. A lot of people would have thought that I would have had Kid right here, but Kid's next, spoiler alert. I think I like Killer over Kid more for right now because I feel like Killer's character is a little bit more, I can relate to him more. This boy Kid be out here killing civilians and all this crazy stuff, and that's crazy. I know he a pirate and I get it, but Killer, he's just following whatever his captain is doing. But when it came down to it and it was time to defend his captain against Basil Hawkins, that boy was doing what the fuck he had to do, and that type of loyalty I like to see. You know what I'm saying? Kid, he be making decisions that sometimes as a captain I kind of look at him like, I don't think you should lead your men into the Shanks. Perfect example. Shanks. Nigga, you know to stop fucking with that nigga and his friends, and you just keep trying it, and you keep putting your crew in danger, and I can't respect that because I fuck with Killer and Killer was on that crew, and you almost got Killer killed. Kid, stop playing. Side note, I know it's fucked up for him, but that laugh that he has from eating that smile devil fruit, this shit sound cool as fuck. Every time he on the screen and he's talking about something, doing something crazy, and he start laughing after, that shit sound cold as fuck. Number 5, we got Kid. Kid is still cool. I know that he be doing crazy stuff, reckless stuff, but Luffy was doing that stuff too. I feel like Kid is in his Luffy era, pre-time skip, when he thought everything was gonna be peaches and cream and shit was invincible and nothing could ever happen to him. I feel like this loss that he took recently was needed. You know what I mean? Like, I know he lost before, but he didn't lose to the scale of which he lost recently. Like, he could be dead type shit. That's how bad he lost. And I feel like if he's alive, I know he's alive. I'm not gonna say if. When Kid comes back, he's gonna come back and probably take Killer's spot for sure, because he's gonna grow as a character. His name is Kid, bro. He still be thinking about kid shit, like doing kid shit, bro. Like, he has to grow up. You feel me? He was also there on that Big Mom hit with Law, so I gotta give him his credit. Them boys took out a Yonko. They ain't even really beat her for real. But hey, a win is a win, and I'ma take it. Number 6, we got Jewry Bonney. Jewry Bonney, she's more present in the story now as far as Egghead. Well, let me say the anime, because right now in the manga we're on Elbaf. But in the anime, she's more present now. And if you guys read the manga, if you know, you know. Bonnie she has some development to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be some stuff that's gonna be revealed to her that's gonna help her character grow as a character, and I'm very excited to see where she goes in the future. I can't spend too much time on her specifically because we don't really know too much about her. We're learning about her now, you know? We don't know too much about a lot of these people that's coming up next, so the list is gonna kind of like be shorter and shorter as far as explanations. But Bonnie, she's solid. If you know in the manga, like I said, and that form that she got is pretty cold. At number 7, we got Basil Hawkins. I can't really say too much about this guy except the fact that he has a cool design, a cool devil fruit, cool concept, the tarot card power thing, you know, the straw shit that he does, I fuck with it. He's still a bitch though for backdooring my homie Kid. I ain't gonna lie, the way he did that. I mean, I guess the nigga was scared. He felt like he was about to die, and the tarot card said that shit was gonna be bad if he opposed. But at the same time, bitch, you a pirate. Be a pirate. Fuck. Number 8, we got X Drake. His devil fruit, he got his own type. That's cool. He like a dinosaur or something. It's cool, but it's like, it's kind of ugly. I guess I really like him more so because of the fact that you didn't really know what side he was on for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And then when he was revealed to be like a Marine on some shit, then we got to see he was somewhat of a good guy, ally type character. So it was cool to see. The fight him against Sanji was a really good fight. I liked it, but everybody knows Sanji would have packed that nigga up. I feel like Sanji would have packed him up. If I remember correctly, I think this nigga daddy was a Marine too. He was like a secret spy pirate Marine too. I forgot what his daddy name was, but I think he was around during Law's days as a kid. I forgot what that island was called that Doflamingo killed Corazon on, but I think Drake's daddy was there. I forgot. I could be wrong. Put up a clip. Number 9, we got Capone Gang Beige, whatever the fuck his name was. It was Capone Gang Beige, right? I don't know. Capone Gang Beige, he low only really because he ugly. Like, I need the character that I fuck with to have a decent design, you know what I mean? And he just ugly, you know what I'm saying? His devil fruit also kind of ugly. Like, he can put people in his body. Pause. Hey yo, I'm not fucking with that Diddy fruit, you feel me? His wife ugly, his baby is ugly. I ain't even gonna lie, he might be at the bottom. Forget what I just said. We're gonna put Scratchman and Pooh at 9, but Scratchman and Pooh ugly too. Wait, we're gonna put Urouge number 9 because this is the only Supernova that we have little to no information on whatsoever. Like, to this day, I don't think he was even reintroduced into the story since Sabaody. They probably might had him flash his face, you know, here and there somewhere in the story, but we have not seen him have any dialogue since Sabaody. Very cool design, very cool devil fruit concept. I think the more you hit him, the stronger he gets, or like the more you damage him, it builds up like a buff meter or some shit. I forgot exactly, but it's something like that. I mean, he from Sky Island. Enel was on Sky Island. We also might get Enel back in the story, so it'll be cool to have all that tied back in. If we don't get Enel, that's cool. I just want to see what the fuck Urouge can really do, because he does have a cool concept to his character. We just haven't seen him. I'm curious to see what Oda does. Alright, back to these ugly ass niggas. 10 and 11, I don't care who goes where. Urouge can be, not Urouge, Apu can be 10, Gang Beige could be 11, or Gang Beige could be 10, Apu could be 11. I don't give a fuck about either of these characters. They both ugly as fuck. Apu, you damage Zoro a little bit, kinda, I guess. So I guess I might put you above Gang Beige, I guess. Nah, I can't. Cause you just annoying. I don't like the way his face look. I can't. You number 11, Apu. Beige, you 10. I can't tell you why you 10. I really don't remember much about you, to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck. And Apu, you know I don't give a fuck. So that's that. Video over, y'all. Anyway, if you stuck around to the end of the video, man, shouts out to you. Appreciate you. You're a real nigga. Make sure you subscribe, join the Grand Fleet, like, comment, leave a comment about what your order would be about the Supernova. Where do you put who? Do you agree with my list? Do you feel like my list was stupid? If you did think it was stupid, keep it to yourself, because I get rude in these comments. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just playing. No, I'm not. As always, y'all know I got the link tree in the description. Check me out on other platforms. I got the podcast out, Joy Boy Radio, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcast. Check me out on there too. I be on Twitch, not so much recently because I needed a second monitor, but you know, follow me on Twitch too for the live streams. Yonko Vaughn, as you guys always know. I love each and every one of y'all for supporting. Appreciate y'all. We out of here.
Now that you've drawn your pistol, are you willing to use it?
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm saying that guns aren't for threats, they're for actions.
Been up for 24 hours, money in a pile. Brush my teeth and took a shower. How you won't be here,
Damn, son, where'd you find